more moments here, so
Absolutely.
please hurry on.
In conclusion, as government officials, it is our duty to protect the fundamental rights of the people as outlined in the Arizona Constitution. We must uphold these rights even when faced with difficult decisions or challenging circumstances. And at this time, I just want to remind everyone, Arizona Constitution, Article 2, Section 5, the right of petition and of the people peacefully to assemble for the common good shall never be abridged. Section 6, freedom of speech of press. Every person may freely speak, write, and publish on all subjects, being responsible for the abuse of that right. And one last section, which is Section 32. Constitutional provisions mandatory, Section 32. The provisions of this Constitution are mandatory, not optional. The people have the right to speak freely, petition the government, and hold their government officials accountable. We must ensure that these rights are protected and that the people are empowered to exercise them. By doing so, we can ensure the perpetuity of free government and the security of individual rights. Article 2, Section 25 of the Arizona Constitution. If the legislature cannot create a law that blocks the obligation of a contract, we will stop ourselves from following and obeying the oaths that we swore in accordance with the Arizona Constitution, which is a contract. Please take the time in love and peace to consider this great oath and task what we promised the people of Arizona. With this, I ask you to dig deeper into the law and see if maybe we have missed our original purpose and need to return to those first principles and oaths that we have pledged to follow. And on that note, that concludes my presentation.
Thank you, Representative Harris. Any other further comments from the committee? Representative Grantham, please. You can ask a question, please. To that
One last thing,
Yep.
Ms. Harris, thank you for the detailed walkthrough and the time. So the Arizona Constitution, which I hold near and dear as well, Article 4, Part 2, Section 11. Each house may punish its members for disorderly behavior and may, with the concurrence of 2/3 of its members, expel any member. What, in your mind, is disorderly behavior?
Mr. Chair, Representative Grantham, my definition of disorderly conduct would be
Behavior, man.
Behavior.
The Constitution says disorderly behavior.
right.
What do you think is a good example of disorderly behavior?
May I ask you what you think it
Yeah,
is?
fist fight. We expelled somebody here for fist fighting on the floor years ago.
Extreme DUI.
I was here when we expelled a member for inappropriate behavior towards another member just a few years ago. I was just curious if you had any thoughts on what disorderly behavior might encompass.
Mr. Chair, Representative Grantham, to me, that's an extreme DUI. It would be something pretty, it would be something pretty.
I'm good, Mr.
Okay,
Chair.
thank you. Ms. Harris, thank you. At this time, I believe it's appropriate to go into executive session for the purpose of consulting legal counsel. Once the executive session briefing is complete, we'll reconvene in open session. Mr. Vice Chair, please move to go into executive session.
Mr. Chair, I motion that the committee go into executive session.